Welcome to Island of Serenity. I am V, your host. It's an honor to be speaking with you today. I hope you are doing quite well. I'm here just relaxing with a heating pad on my back and just decided to record this for you. And I hope you enjoy. And feel free to let me know what you think about or thought about today's podcast. So there are mornings, and indulge me because I might be a little all over the place today, but there are some mornings that begin with a lot of energy, and then there's some mornings that are so slow. They move so slow. And today began slowly, very slowly for me. I woke up in a lot of pain, achy. My body felt weighty or heavy, if you will. But today I had a little more energy, right? Yesterday I felt the same, but today I had just a little bit more energy, just enough to move my body for a little bit. And while I was moving my body, I was taking moments to just stop and lie on the floor and breathe and rest before the next movement. And strangely enough, that those pauses felt like love for self. Also, before my day started, I spent some time preparing for my therapy session. I would say that she has been such a gift in my life. Just talking with her has been such a gift. She has given me such powerful tools I know I will carry with me for a long time to come, and I hope to share them with you. Now, during our conversation today, she pointed out that, hey, you've been doing this thing quite often or more often. You've been pausing more often. You've been pausing. And I said, you know what I have? I have been checking in with myself, doing things like touching my scalp, tasting my food, resting when my body needs it and asks for it. And so she calls it my moments of self-love. And I felt really proud hearing that. Later on that day, I cooked something that I don't think I've ever made, chicken livers. When I was a kid, I hated it. I could not stand them. I thought they tasted strange, but because my iron has been terribly low, I decided to try. Okay. And then when I added my own seasoning, my own flavor to it, and I took the first bite, darling, I just stopped. I was like, this is not that bad. This actually tastes good. There was, you know, when I stopped to think about that and how amazing they tasted, I thought about how this how things in life, maybe it's food, maybe it's not. It's something that's so nourishing. And let's talk about food. There is something so nourishing and powerful about eating food that I know supports my body. Even though, like I mentioned, my iron has been low, my body is still recovering, that moment just felt really empowering. So I'll be adding chicken livers to my diet from now on. Today, I also found myself touching my scalp more gently. I have lost a lot more hair than I would like recently, more than I expected. And that has been really hard to sit with, to watch this thick head of hair and it's just reduce, reduce, reduce. It's been really hard. But today I found myself saying something different. It's okay. I may not have had the chance to say goodbye to my hair that I once had, but I can still love what's here now, thin or thick. It's still mine, and I'm still wonderfully made. When it comes to small comforts in my day, I made some popcorn, even though I know my body usually needs like warmer, more hydrating foods. Still, it tasted so good in that moment. Later on, I had some yogurt from a market that I love. It was strawberry Greek yogurt, and it was unexpectedly delicious. You know, the little things, but real, real comfort. And then as the evening came, the physical pain in my body started growing stronger. It was like, oh, my muscles felt so tight, almost like they were being just like wrung out from my head all the way down to my toes. And because I'm a DIY girl, I just grabbed my magnesium oil and I spritzed that bad boy, spritzed my calves, my feet, my back. I took my muscle relaxer, I drank my water, and now I'm breathing. And even with all of that pain, there is something hopeful in today. You know, going back to therapy, while we were talking, we talked about clarity. And I just have to share this. I remember moving through life with a lot of confusion within, in the form of uncertainty within myself. And now I'm seeing, because I just have to mention this, now I'm seeing that something is changing, that the unfamiliar things I'm practicing in life, that my nervous system is like, ooh, what is this new thing we're doing, are slowly becoming familiar. And that feels so good. It feels so beautiful. And it also is a reminder that healing sometimes looks like resting on the floor between movements, tasting food, new foods with curiosity, maybe touching your head with kindness, maybe breathing before sleep. Sometimes healing looks like just paying attention to your life while it's happening. And so tonight, even with all of the pain in my body, I am grateful for that awareness. And I love that when you come into my TikTok lives and while I'm playing my sound bowls, you are feeling deep relaxation. But what you're also receiving is a big amount of awareness. It increases your awareness. So, and I feel like mine is increasing, obviously, because I'm playing for you as well, quieting the mind, increasing the awareness. Because, darling, listen, every small moment of self-care, care for yourself, I believe is a step closer to coming home to yourself. And that's very, very important. I'm so grateful for you listening to my day, about my day, and sending you so much love. Feel free to share this with someone. Maybe it'll resonate. Hopefully you got something from this, one thing, maybe. And I will see you in my next live. If you're on TikTok, check out my links. And if you feel like shooting me a comment about this podcast, this cast itself, let me know. It was an honor sharing with you today. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? Thanks for coming by to Island of Serenity. I'm V, and I'll see you next time.